Good morning, everybody. Ma Terry here, and boy, do I have an important question for you. And the question is two questions. How do you want to die? And isn't that an interesting question? And the other question is, how do you want to live? Yes, wait a minute. Let me get up on my soapbox. There I go. I'm getting up on my soapbox, but I wanted to bring you a video today. And it's an interesting one. Now, before you unsubscribe and say Ma Terry is a jerk, hear me out. And it's all based on our thoughts become our behaviors, and it becomes our life. It's the most truest statement that I know. My thoughts created my life. I'm aware of that. Now, I've been through a lot of things, a lot of challenges in my life. A lot of you know I have a traumatic brain injury. It makes reading awful hard. It makes a lot of things awful hard. And I'm so glad I have this technology. It makes my life easy. It really does. Sometimes it's hard. I'm not even wearing my watch today because that's hard technology. Oh my gosh, I can't get used to it. But anyhow, all right. So where do I begin this mess of a video at? How do you want to die? You know, I have, let's just say, I'll call them two aunts, right? Two aunts. And they live completely opposite lives. And the one aunt is like me. You know, she's very health conscious in a way of what she eats. You know, I'm not that great at it. I try to do good, you know. 80% of the time I eat pretty good. And sometimes I go to Rita's and have a custard. Okay, but back to my two aunts. One is extremely healthy. She walks just like me. She is mentally fit, and I think she's almost 89. Now, the other aunt loves to sit in her house all the time, and she never goes out. She has no social life. She won't do any puzzles or anything, and she's as senile as it gets, and they're both about the same age. So, did diet and lifestyle create that? And, you know, hold on. I don't know. I don't know what causes dementia. That's a rough one. But I'm gonna say, from my little soapbox, sitting indoors, not having a social life, not doing anything, well, except for watching repeats of 1973 Match Game, but, her whole life she's been sedentary, sitting around. That's all she does all the time is sit around. And now she has the dementia really bad. So there you have it, two different lifestyle choices. Now, when I was a kid, you know, I watched my grandparents die, my great-grandparent, and but I didn't have the ability to look and say, you know, at 18 years of age, you know, what do I know? Did drinking cause it? Did smoking cause it? But now I've spent a whole lifetime with these two people, and I am assured that probably lifestyle has a lot to do with it. So the one thing I'm grateful for is my dad made me a walker at a very young age. But it's not just how is your physical body going to end up when it gets that time. You know, and what can you do to change it? You know, I know a lot of people watch me from their sofa. And you know what? Sometimes you can't change what's happening in your life. How do I know? Because the VA made me very sick and I had to stay around a doctor. But I do know that going out and camping and singing Kumbaya with everybody is an amazing morale boost. I know that yeah, being with other like-minded people is amazing. And how much does it cost? Not a lot. I had a few depressing talks the other day with people, and I asked them, when are you going to retire? Maybe the day that I die? And it's like, oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. And it's kind of hard, you know, to describe to people, well, give up one of those, live in a van, and your life will instantly improve. Don't I sound like an idiot? But do I? I mean, working to the day that you die? That does not sound like a good plan to me. And you all know I'm stubborn, and I will do what it takes to live the van life. Yeah, am I crazy? Doesn't it sound odd to give up? They constantly work and work and work and have nothing to show for it. Now, my other friend, she'll never be able to live my life. Her retirement plan is live until you die too. And what I mean about her is all day long, instead of, okay, so since she's going to work till she dies, she might as well spend money right now. So all of her thoughts are not into how do I put away money for my retirement. It's all, I want to buy, I want to shop, I want to shop. I'm on eBay, I'm on Etsy, I'm on Amazon, I'm on Temu, I'm on this, shop, 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 shop. And it's like, y'all know very well, I sat on a mountaintop for 6 months to save up enough money. I mean, I had a new Toyota Prius and I wanted to upgrade to my Toyota Sienna. It's like, this is what I'm going to do. One person I know is a school bus driver, and I always think that's pretty cool because I don't see me in a schoolie. So I'm telling her about Schoolie Palooza, and she's looking at me like, I'm insane to think that you could live in a school bus. And like I said, we have so much BLM property out there. You can live rent-free, and if you don't make enough money on Social Security, there's all sorts of food pantries. I mean, I do my thrift shopping and everything. There is help available for you. I try to talk to them about going to Mexico for their medical. I've been there, to Mexico for the medical. It really is good. Now, you got to find a real good doctor, and the best way to do that is to network. But am I a flippin' fruitcake or what? Because I believe that, if you work hard, let's say you're making $2,000 or $3,000 a month, and you're working hard to build equity in your house. And I always think houses are a good investment, but you don't have to fill it with a bunch of stuff. That's what I think. But, you may look and say, well, I'm 65 and my house is worth, I don't know, $250,000, $300,000. Could I actually live in a Prius and put the money away as an investment? You could. All right, so I'm going to get off that soapbox and get on to another one. I think camping is the most healthiest thing because I choose, and like I said, these are the choices that I make. I choose to have social interactions. When I camp, and I'm trying to get so much better at this, Nick and Diane, I'm trying, spend a couple of days with my newfound friends, They open up a world of possibilities. What I don't know, others know. So there is always help available. There really is. And I wanted to talk to you also about my YouTube channel. Now, I'm looking at one person, 1 foot in the grave, the one without the social life or anything. And it's not who's going to come to your funeral, but my channel, it's amazing because y'all know I started it because I was mad because people were saying mean things about Bob, and I like Bob. I think his heart is in the right place on everything, on the Home on Wheels stuff. Okay, so because mentally, I do this channel because I'm always thinking there's a woman like me or a guy, and the spouse is going to sneak up and strangle them or punch them or anything, and they're looking for a way out. And van life it is. If you want to work camp, you can work camp. You can live in a van, work, save money. Love it. But, one of the offsets is, like, I have almost 100 people that constantly comment and everything, and I'm building up these friendships, whether it's Travel Grandma Elaine over there, Kate, I know we're going to be friends to the end. It's like, at least someone will cry at my funeral when it's my time to go, and I'm happy about that. And why? Because it shows how much I've helped people, and I think that's the best intention out there. You help people and then they want to help you back. And that's not why I'm doing it. I don't need any help back. I really don't. I'm glad Mr. Louie will watch me if I have to get another surgery, but most of the time I'm pretty independent. So your thoughts become your actions are your habits. How do you change your thought? I'm, okay, not getting preachy religious on you. I consider myself blessed. You know, I don't go to church, you know, and I'm sorry, people. And it's not that I don't like church. The one thing I don't like about church is with a traumatic brain injury, you know, the Bible has like 300 different chapters by people writing different things. And they're always like, and if you go to Leviticus, this, that, and people are turning their books and they know where to go. And then it's, let's go over to John. And it's like, Old Testament, New Testament, I don't know. And I get flustered in there. So, but I believe in two things. God always has my back. Even in your darkest hour, I do not abandon you. And like Buddha, the kingdom of heaven dwells within you. So if you're looking for happiness outside, like, oh, if I buy this Barbie toy, I'll be happy. Or if I have this ice cream, I'll be happy. You might be happy momentarily, but true happiness comes from within. Well, that's my beliefs anyhow. People always tell me, man, you are the happiest person I ever met. And it's like, well, how? And they look at me, how can you be happy? You don't have anything. And it's like, no, I have all my friends. I have people that lift me up constantly in the comments section. I have so much. I have a wealth of people that I love. I really do. Like I said, and then I met Susan Hare. She's an excellent writer who introduced me, either her or Minnie Van Lee introduced me to Max, and I'm like, he's one of the most interesting people that I met, and another fountain of knowledge, you know? So if you think you can't live this lifestyle, think again. You can. Why? Because like me, I have an army of people behind me, and the RTR is coming up in January, and the woman's RTR, and it's like, if your life sucks, hate to say it, please come to the RTR. It will change you. It will transform you. Now, I don't say that about a lot of stuff, but instantly you're going to make friends. You're going to make those connections, and you're going to start thinking, maybe I can do this. And then immediately after the RTR is the big tent show. So let's say you quit your job, you quit your house. I haven't met anybody that has not got hired over at the big tent. Not once. I mean, usually within 30 minutes you have a work camping job. And, you know, a lot of people are afraid about work camping. It's like, oh, I don't want to scrub toilets. You may be a ride operator at an amusement park during the summer. You may be the clerk in the gift shop. You don't know. Don't sign up and say, I want to scrub toilets. I know Frances McDormand and Linda May did not make it look glamorous, but there are other jobs. What jobs do you have skills in? You know, some people have crazy skills. So I just want you to think about it. If, you know, there are things that you can control and things that you can't control. And one of the things that I can control are my thoughts. I was explaining to someone the other day, for the first couple of minutes, love every idea. And that sounds like a weird thing. Why would you say that? Love every idea. Because if someone comes up and says, here's what I want for dinner, and you're like, oh, that doesn't sound good to me. I don't want that. You know, but then, what? This other person eats dog food or something? No, they know where the good food is. Let them lead you. You know, love every idea for a couple of minutes. Think about it, process it, and you know what you're going to find is your knee-jerk reaction. What you were taught as a kid. I mean, there are some foods I just won't eat. Why? Because I was trained not to eat them. You know, I hated it as a little kid, but I'm sure as I evolved, my taste buds evolved too. So I hope I'm leaving you with some words of wisdom this morning. Scared about stealth camping? I'm doing a whole series on stealth camping. Why? Because I think it's necessary, but only if you want to go to the places I want to go to. There's so much beautiful free camping. There really is. So what steps today can you make to change your life? Just a little step, a baby step. Please make a baby step. You know, if you're unhappy, if you're miserable, you know, change it, you know. Me, I'm pretty happy where I'm at. Not so happy because I'm eating crap food out here. But I'm never gonna, I can't say I'm never gonna get the opportunity again. I'm just having fun and I'm on vacation and I'm out walking it off. But yeah, what one step can you make today? Can you think about what kind of vehicle? Just put it in your thoughts. If I were to live in a vehicle, what would I want to live in? And believe it or not, nobody gets it right. I mean, I've been in every vehicle known to man, and I'm pretty happy with my Sienna. I just wish there was a hybrid around, and I am thinking about a hybrid RAV4. You know, that is in my thoughts. It depends. Depends on Mr. Louis, what he's doing. So it's these small little thoughts. You know, if you have a vehicle that you like and you're living in a house, why not tonight camp out in your vehicle in your driveway? Why not? Why not give it a try, you know? I want you to give it a try because why? I have so much fun. This life can be done very inexpensively compared to maintaining a household full of stuff that you don't want to throw away. And if you don't want to throw it away, take a picture of it and then donate it to either a woman's shelter or put it to some good use. Let somebody else have it and treasure it as much as you have. You know, I was a homeless woman, trust me. It's like, and we got stupid things at the shelter. I mean, we're living in a shelter and someone donates a pair of roller skates, but that pair of roller skates gave us hope. It really did. So even though you think nobody will want this, yeah, you have no idea what the bottom is. I do. I've reached the bottom. So anyhow, any questions, put it in the comments below. Any thoughts, put it in the comments below. Just remember, this comes from a place of love. And if you're happy with your life, then just ignore this whole video. All right. I will see you all down the road. Bye.